Hey guys, Dicky here. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite movies. I'm sure it's one of yours. It's Peter Bogdanovich's 1985 classic Mask, starring Erik Stoltz, Cher, and Sam Elliott. So this movie centers around a mutant alien space child who falls to Earth in a carbon-based space pod. And when he falls to Earth, he's discovered by Cher and Sam Elliott's characters, and they decide to raise him as if they were their own. And there's an encryption on the space pod that says the child's name is June Buznu, and he's from the planet Croatia, which is part of the H79b galaxy, which is 10 million light years away. So these characters played by Cher and Sam Elliott decide to name this child Rocky Dennis, although later Rocky will take on the moniker Super June Buznu. You know, you'll see why he becomes Super June Buznu, why he takes that moniker later in this review. So when Rocky Dennis, aka June Buznu, played by Erik Stoltz, becomes a teenager, he begins to discover that he has these superhuman alien powers. And he uses them to defeat other space creatures who are evil that come to Earth. And over the course of the movie, he collects guns to fight the aliens and the space monsters with. After a major fight scene in a cave, June Buznu just finds this crystal, and upon touching it, he releases this ancient demonic demon named Lord Krakow, who has powers that far outweigh Rocky Dennis's. To defeat Lord Krakow, June Buznu must travel the globe collecting powerful crystals, which he learns were scattered by ancient mystics so that no man could ever harness the true powers of the magic crystals. It takes 5 years to gather the crystals, and in that time, Lord Krakow has enslaved the human race. June Buznu, aka Rocky Dennis, having acquired the crystals, is then able to shoot highly concentrated mystical flames out of his arms. A giant battle ensues, and June Buznu defeats Lord Krakow. The battle takes its toll on June Buznu, though, and he dies in bed, and Cher finds him. I really love this movie. It's a movie about overcoming adversity. Adversity. It's about coming adversity. I really love this movie. It's a movie about overcoming adversity, and it's got a cool sci-fi spin on it. And it's fantastic. I give it 3 out of 4, thumbs up. And I think it's great. And I think even the surliest of moviegoers is gonna like this movie. You just gotta give it a chance. And I think that's fine, and I think it's good. And I think everyone should be a little more like June Buznu, aka Rocky Dennis, aka Erik Stoltz. And I think that's fantastic.